So what I really wanted to talk about, man, is a story that's in our local news. Make sure ain't no train coming. And I'm gonna have to use our local news, a little bit more. Give me some quick things to talk about. But this one was I couldn't believe what I read, right? I had to read the story 3 times to make sure that what I thought I read was what I actually read, right? Let me read this story for y'all real quick.
Justice denied is how one North Las Vegas family is describing an investigation into their 17-year-old son's death. Samari Norris Johnson was killed on Halloween night of 2023 at the intersection of Shadow Oak and Spotty Pony Drives at around 9:45 p.m., according to the North Las Vegas Police Department. His family, their attorneys, and a civil rights organization are calling on the Clark County District Attorney's Office to open a new investigation into Norris Johnson's killing. They deserve answers in regards to what happened here and why their 16-year-old is not being prosecuted for the killing, Shane Harris, president of the People's Association of Justice Advocates, said. A news conference was held Thursday at the intersection where Norris Johnson was shot. Norris Johnson was a football player at Desert Pines High School, and his death has left a gaping hole. Samari's name will not be another file in the North Las Vegas drawer, Mauricia Johnson, his mother, said. Surveillance video 8 News Now obtained from a neighbor showed Norris Johnson run out of a vehicle before gunshots rang out. According to NLVPD, he and a group of teens were wearing ski masks when they ran toward 2 trick-or-treaters, including the 16-year-old shooter. 8 News Now asked the family for their version of the events. Samari went out on Halloween to have a good time as a teenager. He thought he could snatch candy bags and prank kids, and he ran up on trick-or-treaters that were walking, and the child had a gun, Mauricia Johnson said. So immediately after running up on him, he was shot. The family is being represented by attorneys Leonard Stone and John Jimenez. Because the shooter was a minor, a lot of that information right now is private, confidential, and secure, Stone said. Stone said the family is planning to file a civil lawsuit, but stopped short of disclosing who they will file it against. The Clark County District Attorney's Office didn't respond to a request for comment on the family's request. NLVPD told 8 News Now it will get an update on the status of the case.
I thought this was Halloween, not April Fool's. I thought it was Halloween. And I hate to even sound like that because I know this is somebody's loved one that I'm talking about. The family is obviously distraught about their loved one being gone. What y'all think was going to happen? And the fact that you got attorneys on this and civil rights, advocates or whatever they call themselves on this. The fact that I read the story, a follow-up story, where the police came out and said, oh, the case isn't closed, it's still being actively investigated. It's an absolute shame, man. Somebody got to have the balls to say, look, your loved one fucked around and found out. That's what happened. Charlie, y'all just hit these streets, do whatever y'all want to, and expect for everybody to lay down, because here you come. Boy, you run up on me without a ski mask, you gonna fuck around and found out. I told y'all what my belief is. Everybody should be able to be strapped anywhere, every adult. The only charge that youngster should face is being a minor in the possession of a firearm. A prohibited person because he's not old enough to legally own it. That's it. And the fact that he's a youngster, he's not going to face that. And on top of that, it all comes down to self-defense. So, they're not going to hit him with that because it wasn't used in the commission of a crime. But I could not believe what I read today. It's just no way. It's no way I will be out here causing a fuss behind this. And that's just the intentions that the family said. Oh, he was out there to steal candy bags and prank. How many times, you see it on YouTube where these prank videos go left? Because not everybody is to be played with. You don't know what that 16-year-old is going through in his life. You don't know what he's been through. Anybody stop to ask why he's 16 and strapped? And he's just walking with the little chick on Halloween, trick-or-treating, enjoying himself. He didn't ask to be bothered by your loved one. That's a decision he clearly made. And like I said before, you don't get to choose the consequences of your decisions.